Hare Krishna. In this video, we'll be going to discuss the question number 26 solution of the IIT JAM 2025 Mathematical Statistics paper. Please pause the video for a few seconds and go through the question. The important concepts that will be used here are sufficiency, minimal sufficiency, and ancillary statistic. The PDF for a single observation we can get is 1 by 2 pi root over 1 minus rho square into exponential of minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus rho square into xi square minus 2 rho xi yi plus yi square. For the sample n, since they are independent observations, we get 1 by 2 pi root over 1 minus rho square to the power n into exponential of minus of summation xi square plus summation yi square by 2 into 1 minus rho square plus rho into summation xi yi by 1 minus rho square. From the likelihood, we can directly tell that summation xi square, summation yi square, summation xi is sufficient because these three statistics are sticking with this row. From here, we can claim. Thus, option A is correct. But in the question, it is told we have to find which option is not correct. Okay, thus option is correct and this is not the right option for the question. Suppose we write the exponent as rho by 1 minus rho square into summation xi yi minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus rho square into summation of xi square plus yi square. Here the minimal sufficient statistics is summation xi square plus yi square because it is directly related to rho and summation xi yi. Right. And thus B is correct, where B is saying that summation xi square, summation yi square, summation xi is not minimal sufficient because see there are three dimensions. Here we are getting from two dimensions. Thus higher dimension can never be minimal sufficient. Thus option B is correct and thus this is not the right option for the question. For option number C, xi follows normal 0, 1. And thus summation I equal to 1 to n xi square follows chi square n, which is independent of rho, and thus C is actually an ancillary statistic, summation xi square, which is also the correct option. Hence option D will be the right option as it is an incorrect option. Incorrect statement, sorry, not an option, incorrect statement. But we will see why D is an incorrect statement. Summation xi square and summation yi square follows chi square n. Both individually are ancillary actually, but we need to find out the joint distribution. For finding out the joint distribution, we first need to see the covariance variance matrix, right? Covariance of xi square comma yi square. This is the formula, the typical formula of covariance. Expression of xi square yi square equal to 1 plus 2 rho square. This is a typical formula, you can just put it and get. Then expression of xi square and yi square equal to 1. Thus covariance of xi square comma yi square equal to 2 rho square. Covariance and thus covariance of summation I equal to 1 to n xi square and summation I equal to 1 to n yi square is nothing but 2n rho square, which is actually dependent on rho. And thus the joint distribution of summation xi square and yi square is not ancillary because the covariance variance matrix has rho, which implies that it is not independent of rho. And thus it is not ancillary. Hence this statement is incorrect and thus this is the right option, option number D. I hope this solution is helpful for all of you. And if you have any query, please comment it out. And best of luck for your exam and Hare Krishna.